My beloved child, hear my voice and behold the wonders I unveil. Awaken now, O precious one, and open the eyes of your heart, for the sign you have long awaited stands before you. With boundless love and unwavering truth, I speak to your soul. The storms that have plagued your mind and the shadows that have cast doubt upon your heart are already fading, their power diminishing like mist before the morning sun. Behold, I am here, your ever-present Redeemer, ready to guide you toward a breakthrough that will transform your life. Every cry of your heart has reached my ears. Every tear you have shed has been gathered tenderly in my hands. I come now to assure you of my unshakable faithfulness, for I have prepared a table overflowing with blessings, a feast of renewal for your weary spirit, that hope may rise anew within you. Am I not the one who calms the raging seas, the one whose voice commands the winds to be still? So too shall the whirlwind of your life find its peace. Just as I parted the mighty waters for my children of old, creating a path where no path could be found, so will I do for you. Trust this: my victory is your triumph, and from my throne flows an endless provision, meeting your every need in ways beyond your comprehension. Let your faith soar like an eagle, for I am placing a crown of life upon your head. You have shown courage in the face of trials, and I shall honor your bravery, celebrating the steadfastness of your faith. My hand will strengthen your heart, infusing it with courage that cannot be shaken. Fear not, my beloved, for I am your mighty defender. I stand as a shield around you, a fortress that cannot be breached. Though exhaustion may weigh upon your frame, I am here to breathe new life into your soul. I will give strength to your weary legs, that you may walk boldly into seasons of joy yet to come. I will steady your feet upon solid ground, enabling you to stand firm against the challenges of life. With a divine spark, I ignite within you a sacred fire, a flame of hope that no storm can quench. Even now, do you not feel my presence as I fill you with renewed energy and purpose? Believe it, my cherished one, for I am working all things for your good, orchestrating miracles you cannot yet see. I have seen the burdens that press heavily upon your shoulders, the worries, the sorrows, the darkness that seeks to steal your peace. How it grieves my heart when you feel alone, when hopelessness whispers lies into your ear. Yet know this: I am your Father, the one who nurtures and protects, who lifts you tenderly when you stumble. In the quiet hours of the night, as you lay your head upon your pillow, you can entrust your rest to me. I will visit you in your dreams, whispering my endless love into your spirit. No longer shall restless nights haunt you, nor shall despair rob you of peace. Instead, I will envelop you in my comforting presence, refreshing your heart as you sleep. When the dawn breaks and the first rays of sunlight kiss the earth, you shall awaken to a day filled with my favor, a new beginning, rich with promise. As the morning greets you, I will softly touch your brow, reminding you of how deeply cherished you are. I will plant within you a joyful determination, a radiant spirit unshackled from the regrets of yesterday. Your past, with all its pain, does not define you. Behold, I am leading you into a future brighter than you have dared to imagine. I will restore what was broken, heal the wounds that have lingered, and breathe life into relationships that seemed beyond repair. A season of beautiful reconciliation awaits, a fresh harmony among loved ones, a tapestry of unity woven by my hand. And more than this, I will send new companions into your life, souls of purity and integrity, gifts from me to walk beside you on the path I have prepared. Every chain that has bound you, chains of fear, chains of doubt, shall be shattered. No longer shall you wander in the wilderness of worry, for I am bringing you into a spacious land, a place of abundant blessing and opportunity. The yoke of past failures is broken. You are free, my child, free to walk in the liberty and peace I give. Hold this gift close to your heart and let your spirit overflow with gratitude. Sing praises for the miracles I will unfold in your life, both great and small, for my works are unending, and my love for you knows no bounds. Rise, my beloved, and walk forward with confidence, for my hand is upon you. My promises are eternal, my provision unending, and my love for you immeasurable. Trust in me, for I am the author of your story, and the pages yet to come are filled with glory and grace. I beseech you, my beloved, to make this solemn vow, that you will cherish with all your heart the treasures I lay before you this day. Gaze upon the freedom I bestow, as one gazes upon a radiant sunrise after a long and weary night. Delight in the abundance I pour out upon you, streams of blessing flowing without end, cascading with grace and love. And hold fast to this truth, that I am always for you, never against you. Speak boldly and with unwavering confidence, trusting in my words, for when you do, my power shall be made manifest in ways you have never imagined. I am the Lord, your provider, the God who heals, the King who reigns in eternal love and unshakable sovereignty. Let not your heart be troubled, my precious child, for I am here. I watch over you with a love that never wavers, rejoicing in your triumphs and comforting you in your sorrows. In every trial, I stand as your steadfast defender, and in every milestone I celebrate with joy beside you. Open your heart this day and receive my promises with faith, for my hand is reaching out to lift you, to guide you, and to bless you beyond all that you could hope or dream. My love for you is unending, now, forever, and for all eternity. Know this, you are never alone, and my mighty hand will carry you through every valley and lead you into the glorious lands I have prepared for you. Rise up, my beloved. Stand tall in the fullness of my grace. For the story of your life is still unfolding. Every chapter is being written by my hand, imbued with purpose, mercy, and an everlasting love that no force can diminish. Let your heart sing with hope, for victory is yours. I, the Lord, have declared it. Even now, as you hear these words, I am pouring courage into your spirit, strengthening you from within, refining you like gold in the fire. You have never been weak, my child. Even in your deepest struggles, your soul has shown bravery, resilience, and an unyielding desire to seek the good and rise above the shadows of this world. Your faith, though battered by storms, remains like a beacon of light. Your heart, filled with noble intentions, is a joy to me. But even in your moments of triumph, when you stand victorious, your arms lifted high, surrounded by blessings, return to me. Come into my presence, not only in your need, but also in your joy. Even when your heart overflows with gratitude and your spirit soars with courage, draw near to me. For you are mine, and I have claimed you as my own forever. No one can take you from the place you hold in my heart. I have seen your struggles, my precious one. I have witnessed the weight of your pain, the tears you have shed in secret, the wounds inflicted by betrayal and injustice. I have heard your cries for help, for guidance, for peace amidst the chaos. Know this, I see it all, and I am with you. The night no longer needs to hold fear, for I am there beside you in the darkness, even when your eyes cannot perceive me. Feel my presence as a warm and comforting embrace, wrapping around you and whispering truth into your heart. When you kneel in prayer, when you pour out your soul in the stillness of your room, I am there. In those quiet moments, I draw near to you, filling your heart with my peace and surrounding you with my boundless love. I dispatch my angels to guard you as you rest, shielding you from the whispers of doubt and the shadows of anxiety. You may not always see my hand, but know that it is my strength that lifts you when fear knocks at your door. You do not fight these battles alone. I stand before you, and I send those fears fleeing. Recall the many times you have laid down with a heavy heart, only to awaken with renewed strength, your soul calmed and your spirit at peace. The storms of this life may rage, but they are no match for me. Though your tears may fall in the night, my joy will greet you in the morning. My peace, my strength, my love, they are yours without measure. Picture the future you long for, filled with beauty, hope, and love. Even that vision, bright as it may be, pales in comparison to the glory I have prepared for you. I have woven blessings into your path, opened doors that no man can shut, and planned a future of unity, prosperity, and joy. So hold fast, my child. Do not let the enemy deceive you, nor let sin take root in your heart. Stand firm in the promises I have given you. When the road ahead seems uncertain, when your strength falters and your heart grows weary, come to me in prayer. Speak to me, for I am always listening. Feel my love encircle you, a shield unbreakable and true, replacing fear with the calm assurance of my presence. In this, you will find that no enemy can touch you, no shadow can overwhelm you. I will pour my peace into your soul, guiding you with wisdom and righteousness through every challenge. I am your Father, your protector, your guide. My hand is upon you, my child, and I will complete the good work I have begun in you. Arise, stand tall, and walk forward in the fullness of my grace. Your story continues, and I am writing it with love, purpose, and joy. Victory is yours, for I, the Lord, have declared it. I want you to understand that as long as I'm by your side, nothing can hurt you. No enemy, challenge, or trouble can reach you, because I am always with you. I will listen to your prayers whenever you call out to me, and I'm here to guide you. Whatever you've lost, your peace, joy, and strength, I will restore to you. I see your heart and take joy in your spirit. You belong to me, and I'm here to support you through every storm. You've faced challenges beyond your control and have been hurt by those who tried to bring you down. You've carried burdens you didn't deserve, yet you remain strong. I'm so proud of you. You are not defeated by the weight of the world because my strength is within you. Now, my child, I'm showering you with blessings. Accept them with an open heart, as they reflect my love for you. Don't worry about those who try to instill fear or cause you harm. You are blessed beyond measure and are hearing my voice today, receiving insights that others have missed. Stay steadfast in your faith and keep your focus on me. Don't stray from the path I've laid out for you. Those who envy you have tried to undermine your joy and peace, speaking ill of you and spreading lies. But I'm watching over you. You stand firm, unshaken, with your faith intact. I'm pleased that you've learned to focus on what truly matters and to disregard the empty words of your adversaries. Their attempts to harm you only reveal their inability to see my light, which shines brightly within you. My presence in your life unsettles them, and my favor upon you stirs their resentment. While they lose sleep over their jealousy, you find rest in perfect peace, knowing I am protecting you, your family, your home, your work, and every aspect of your life. Rest assured, I will take care of those who oppose you. I will make them restless until they turn their attention to more constructive pursuits. They have realized that no matter how hard they try, their efforts against you will fail. You are my child, and I will not allow them to harm you. Their families may be broken, and their hearts hardened because they have rejected my word and love. I reached out to them, offering my wisdom, but they turned away. Yet you, my precious child, chose to follow me. You understand that I am the solution to every problem, the answer to every question, and the path to true freedom. You have wholeheartedly entrusted yourself to my will, believing in my word without hesitation. You've realized, my child, that not everyone shares your perspective. Look around. Many could be experiencing the same blessings and love, but their hearts remain closed. They've turned away, blaming me for their difficulties. You, however, are different. You understand now that your happiness and future do not rely on others or external circumstances. Your life, blessings, and victories depend solely on me. Continue on this path, and each day you will become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Even those who have tried to bring you down will eventually seek the wisdom and peace I've granted you. You will shine as a light, guiding them to me. A greater blessing is waiting for you ahead, and I will lead you there. Keep your faith and stay true to me. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and providing for you. Do not lose hope or feel discouraged when things seem to take time. My timing is perfect. Not too fast, not too slow. I'm speaking to you now because I have something important to share. I hear your prayers. I am not ignoring you, nor am I angry or late. If I haven't answered your request yet, it's because I have something even better in store for you. What you've asked for is good, but my plans for you are greater. Trust in my timing. I will bless you with wisdom, so that when your blessings arrive, you will know how to nurture, cherish, and use them for my glory. Your dreams will soon come true, and what you've longed for will be within reach. But remember, my child, be prepared. Big blessings are on the way. New opportunities and supportive friends will come into your life, encouraging you and helping you grow in faith and strength. Those who have tried to hold you back, criticized you, or plotted against you will fade away. Their schemes will fail, and they will no longer be able to harm you. I will remove negativity from your life and bring in new people who will uplift you. Keep this in mind, for my words are now etched upon your heart. I speak to you through my voice, and every written word, punctuation mark, and accent conveys my message. Each commandment and promise I give you becomes a living testament within your soul, and no one can erase them. Now ask yourself, who can truly harm you? Who would dare to raise a hand against you, my precious child? Bring their names to me. Picture yourself here in my presence on your knees, eyes closed, lifting a prayer for those lost souls. Even if they are consumed by darkness, battling their own storms, you must forgive them. Let go of any bitterness and entrust them to me, for I see the intentions of every heart. While I take care of your adversaries, protect your own heart from resentment or thoughts of revenge. Speak no curses. Instead, let your words overflow with compassion, blessings, and forgiveness. I have spoken with you countless times, and you are becoming more attuned to my voice. Each day, your spiritual vision grows clearer, allowing you to feel and see how deeply I love you. In the eternal chambers of my heavenly record, your name shines brightly, inscribed with every fervent prayer, every whispered cry of your soul. Know this, my beloved, I could never forget you. Every supplication you have offered, every tear you have shed, rests within my sight as a treasure beyond measure. You are cherished with a love deeper than the oceans and higher than the heavens, a love your heart can scarcely fathom. Be steadfast and courageous, and hold fast to the assurance of my divine timing. My plans do not tarry, nor do they hasten, for they unfold with perfect precision, like the dawn chasing the night. When despair encircles you, I hasten to your side. When the shadow of danger looms, I rise as your shield. And when your need calls out, my providential hand moves to supply not merely what you ask, but what your spirit truly requires. My care is not fleeting. It is an eternal covenant, a promise carved into the fabric of time itself. This vow I extend not only to you, but to the generations yet to come, to your children's children, and beyond. Find shelter in me, and fear no evil, for I carry you tenderly in the depths of my heart. Think of me as the balm of your existence, the remedy for wounds both seen and unseen. I soothe the aches that ravage your body and heal the scars left by a world often unkind. My love is the salve for every sorrow, the mender of every heartbreak, the light that dispels every shadow. Therefore, I call upon you to give me your faith, your sincerity, your unyielding trust. I yearn for a heart that seeks me without ceasing, a spirit anchored in my word like a tree, planted by streams of living water. Listen closely to my whispers of guidance, for my ways lead to healing and restoration. Do not let your thoughts be consumed by the uncertainties of tomorrow. Cast every worry at my feet. Surrender every burden into my hands, for I am your Father and your God. Time is a gift I have bestowed upon you, and my desire is that you use it not in fear or frustration, but with a hope that springs eternal. When worry grips your heart, it steals from the abundance I long to pour into your life, leaving your soul weary and your body frail. Yet I understand your moments of weakness, your times of frustration, and I do not come to condemn but to comfort. I am your steadfast friend, ever ready to remind you of your worth and the strength you hold through me. You may not yet see the fullness of my work, but I am preparing a banquet for you, a feast of blessings in the presence of those who doubted you, those who wished for your fall. Like a gracious host, I will honor you before your family, before your friends, and before the eyes of all. I have charted new paths for you, new horizons for your feet to tread, lands abundant with promise and opportunities waiting to bloom. Trust in me, my beloved, for the journey I have laid before you is one of purpose, hope, and everlasting joy. In the fullness of time, when the heavens bear witness to my splendor, countless souls shall behold the magnitude of my love, shining forth through your life and testimony. Hold fast to these eternal truths I have placed within you, for I have seen the tears you shed in secret and heard the cries that rise from the depths of your soul. Day by day, I walk beside you, my presence and unfailing comfort, your unshakable anchor amidst the raging storms. In the chaos that surrounds you, let my peace settle like a gentle dawn, and know this with certainty: you are never alone. Trust me in your battles. I am by your side, guiding every step you take. Whisper your prayers into the winds and let hope bloom within the chambers of your heart, for I am the one who sustains you. I have never abandoned you, nor shall I ever. Step forward with boldness, for the path before you has been paved by my hand. Through you, my light shall shine, and many will come to know the depth of my love. Trust in the promises I have spoken, for the wonders I am preparing will not only transform your life, but also touch the hearts of those you hold most dear. Prepare yourself, body, soul, and spirit, for a dawn unlike any other. Embrace the joy and abundance I am sending your way, but carry it with humility, always remembering the giver of all blessings. I, your heavenly Father, pour out good and perfect gifts upon you, but I also call you to guard your heart and remain steadfast in your devotion. Let not the overflow of blessings distract you from the stillness of my presence, the sweetness of seeking my face, and the unshakable foundation of our communion. Ready your spirit for a joy that surpasses every disappointment, a delight that washes over the ruins of heartache. Open your soul to receive the boundless depth of my love. Seek me with all sincerity, lean on me with unwavering trust, and let your endurance be rooted in my strength. When the road grows heavy and the burdens of life press you low, lift your arms toward heaven. Remember, the fire of my love burns brightly within you, a flame that cannot be extinguished. This light is your constant reminder that I, your God, am with you in every trial. Do not place your hope in the fleeting approval of men, for even the kindest hearts can falter. Though I created you to love and be loved, let your soul rest in the assurance that my love alone is steadfast, enduring through every storm, every season, and every heartbreak. My love is closer than your very breath, unfailing and unchanging. Guard your heart, my child, from those who might wound you after receiving your all, and reserve the throne of your soul for me alone. I will hold you when others abandon you. I will remain faithful when the world turns away. I see the hope that flickers within you, the quiet prayers spoken in the solitude of your heart. My child, here is my answer. Rest in me when you are weary. March forward when the journey demands it, knowing my hand steadies your every step. When you sleep, my shelter enfolds you. When you wake, my protection surrounds you like an unyielding shield. Let this truth echo within you. You are never alone, never orphaned, never cast away. Even if the bonds of family or friendship were to falter, my abiding love would remain, catching you in its embrace. My love is a love so profound, so radiant, that human words cannot fully contain its beauty. In time, I will reward you in ways that surpass your wildest dreams. My favor will shine upon you like the brilliance of the noonday sun, visible to all, even to those who doubted, mocked, and sought to diminish you. Their scoffing will turn to awe as they witness the heights to which I have lifted you. Those who envied and ridiculed you will watch as your faith bears fruit and my blessings overflow in your life. Where shame once held you captive, I will clothe you in honor. Where fear once whispered lies, I will fill you with courage. Where sorrow lingered, I will bring forth laughter like streams in a desert. Your pain shall become your purpose, your weakness transformed into a wellspring of strength. This is your season of triumph, forged through the fires of adversity, purified like gold. The blessings I am preparing for you are vast and unstoppable, flowing from the depths of my heart to yours. Rejoice, for I am writing your story, a tale of victory, redemption, and the unshakable glory of my love. Upon your heart, inscribe these words as an eternal seal, so that every dawn that graces your eyes will be filled with the echoes of my promises. No longer shall you wake burdened by the chains of despair, for my power has shattered every shackle, and the shadows of hidden curses have fled before the might of my name. Take my word as your unyielding shield. Let it be the song of your nights and the anthem of your mornings. Speak it boldly, not as a mere utterance, but as a declaration of unshakable faith. Let it flow not only from your lips, but from the deepest chambers of your soul, etched upon the very tablet of your heart. Very tablet, cherish my word as a priceless treasure, particularly the sacred words of Psalm 23. Keep them close, fold them within the pages of your Bible, cradle them in your hands, and let them dance upon your tongue as a hymn of trust before the night embraces you. Whisper to me in the stillness, Jesus, I trust in you, and feel the warmth of my presence enveloping you. Proclaim with unwavering conviction, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Read the psalm often, drink deeply of its truths until they saturate your soul and awaken within you a faith that soars like the wings of an eagle, carrying you above trials to glimpse the blessings awaiting you just beyond the horizon. My promises are not hollow words, they are alive, pulsing with divine power, breathing strength into the marrow of your spirit. They will lift you, transform you, and grant you a resilience you have never known. I have ordained this season for you, crafted with care and precision. Embrace it not with fear, but with joy and humility. Draw near to me each day, for my word is the bread that will sustain you. My promise is the anchor that will steady you through the fiercest storm, and my love the garment that will clothe you in unshakable peace. When doors of opportunity swing wide before you, when relationships once fractured are restored, and when streams of provision flow like rivers in a parched land, remember the giver of every good and perfect gift. Return to me with a heart brimming with thanksgiving. Lift your hands to the heavens and proclaim, my God, my Father, you have done great things for me, and I will sing of your name forevermore. Prepare yourself, for the harvest I have promised stands ready at your doorstep. Step into the fields and breathe in the fragrance of ripened blessings. This is your moment to reap the rewards of diligence and faith, to walk boldly into the abundance I have prepared for you. The land before you is no accident. Every detail has been set for your victory. It is I, your heavenly Father, who grants you the strength to labor and the wisdom to succeed. You are chosen for this purpose, and I will not allow scarcity to reign in your life. But you must heed my voice. for only in my guidance will you find the wisdom to navigate this season. Beware, for not all who surround you celebrate your blessings. Some, consumed by envy, may seek to take what I have ordained for you alone. Guard your inheritance with discernment. The harvest I have released is yours to steward. Do not entrust it to those who fail to honor my grace. Stand vigilant, for the devourer prowls, seeking an open door. Keep watch over all I have poured into your life, and cling to the truth that every blessing flows from my hand alone. Rise with the dawn, and meet me in the quiet of the morning. Seek my face, ready your spirit, and let courage flow from my words. In doing so, you will gather blessings so abundant they will overflow into the lives of those around you. Trust that I will meet your every need, not with crumbs, but with an outpouring of grace so lavish it will leave you awestruck. Let these truths settle into the depths of your heart. I come to you with new joy and a future filled with hope. Embrace my love and let your devotion rise to me like incense, for your words of love hold more power than you can fathom. Today, I will visit your home and step into your circumstances. I will shape your destiny with hands that know no limits. I see your tears, those silent cries born of pain too deep for words, and I know the burdens that weigh upon your heart. Do not despair, for I am here, my arms outstretched to hold you, my presence a refuge where no condemnation resides. I offer you a love that listens without judgment, a companionship that heals without reproach. You have reached the end of your strength, but here I stand, ready to lift you with my power. Acknowledge your need for me, for your prayers have reached my ears, and I have heard your cries in the wilderness. Though you walk a path that feels like a scorched desert, each step searing your soul, I will not abandon you. Your pain is not unnoticed. Your longing for healing has not escaped me. Trust in this. The one who calls you is faithful, and I will not fail you. I am your refuge, your rest, your redemption. Come to me and I will make all things new. Oh, my beloved child, do you wonder if I walk beside you even in the shadowed valleys of your deepest sorrow? Be assured I am here, in the hour when your adversaries rise like a tempest against you. I stand as your shield. When your strength falters and the weight of life presses heavily upon your soul, I am the breath that renews your weary spirit. When despair whispers its lies, and you feel as though all is lost, I revive the fire within you, igniting a desire to live and uncover the divine purpose I have woven intricately into the very fabric of your being. Trust in me during this season of preparation. Your trials are not in vain. They are the chisels with which I am sculpting you into something extraordinary. These sorrows, though bitter now, shall yield rivers of courage. The tears you have shed will water the seeds of unshakable faith, and as you lean on me, hope will blossom in the desolate places where despair once thrived. Your heart, once bruised, will grow resilient, a shining testament to my boundless love and grace, a beacon for a world yearning for true and lasting hope. Know this: I am the God who restores. I will break every chain that has bound you, shatter every yoke that has weighed you down, and show you that your future is far more glorious than even your boldest dreams dare to imagine. When you hear my voice whispering to you in the stillness of dawn, respond with trust. Let every sunrise remind you that you are not alone, for I watch over every step you take, even when the road ahead seems shrouded in darkness. I gather your tears in the silence of the night and return them to you as strength for the morrow. I am the Lord who raises you from the ashes, the one who sets a crown of honor upon your head and clothes you in robes of splendor. Your story is not yet finished. I am turning the page, penning a new chapter of triumph, a testimony that will endure through generations. Those who see you will marvel at the transformation I have wrought in your life, for you will shine with the radiance of one who has been refined by the fires of my love. Understand this, beloved. What you endure now is not punishment, but refinement. Like gold purified in the furnace, your heart is being cleansed of all that does not align with my will. I do not exalt you so you may tower over others, but so you may extend a hand to the fallen, lifting them with the same grace by which I have lifted you. Release the anger, fear, and doubt that cling to you like weeds choking a garden. Your past, whether dazzling or disappointing, pales in comparison to the joy I am preparing for you, a joy that begins even now if you will open your heart to it. Seek reasons to give thanks, both small and great. Walk with integrity, with my virtues inscribed upon your heart, like sacred promises. Even if today you feel weak and burdened, as though you cannot take another step, be still. In this moment of stillness, breathe deeply and open your soul to me. Let my peace, like a gentle river, flow through you and still every anxious thought. I am the Lord of the storm, and at my command, the winds that buffet you will be silenced. Their menacing whispers will fade, and you shall no longer tremble beneath their threats. Even when your faith wavers or your steps falter, do not abandon the progress you have made. Though you may feel fragile, know that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Together your faith and my power are an unbreakable force. When you embrace my word and root it deep within your soul, every trace of fear retreats, and you will stand tall, confident that you are secure in me. Press onward, beloved, step by step, until you ascend the mountain where I await you. I am calling you higher, to a place where your grandest dreams find their fulfillment in my presence. At the summit, you will look back and wonder at the path you have traveled, the stumbles, the tears, the moments when all seemed lost, and you will know it was I who carried you. This is your moment, your time to surrender fully to my will. Allow me to orchestrate every detail of your life, for in my hands all things are made beautiful in their time. From this day forward, let your spirit rise like the wings of an eagle, carried on the winds of divine purpose. For I have not brought you through the storms and valleys of this life to see you falter or retreat. No, I have prepared you to soar. Lift your gaze, beloved, beyond the horizon of your trials, and see the vast expanse of blessings I have ordained for you. The shadows of fear and the whispers of despair shall no longer hold you captive. No longer will nightmares invade your rest or sorrow weigh heavily upon your soul. I am calling you into a season of bold, unshakable faith, faith that declares even at dawn, "Today I choose joy, regardless of the storms that gather or the news that seeks to steal your peace." Do not let the radiance I have placed upon your countenance be dimmed, for you are not defined by the fleeting troubles of this world, but by the eternal promises I have spoken over you, promises of hope, courage, and a future overflowing with goodness. Look around, my cherished one, and see how I've been weaving together the threads of your life. Even in moments when you doubted, when silence seemed to stretch endlessly, I was crafting a masterpiece beyond your imagination. Every tear you have shed, every wound you have endured, I have seen, and I am turning them into a testimony of my unfailing power and love. You are my beacon of light in a world yearning for hope. Stand tall, for I have crowned you with grace and clothed you in divine favor. Let the echoes of condemnation and guilt fall silent, for they have no claim over you. I have not abandoned you to navigate this journey alone. I am with you in every step, in every breath, in the stillness of night and the break of dawn. Call upon me and I will answer, flooding your heart with peace that surpasses all understanding. Let gratitude flow from your lips, for I delight in your praise, and my response is to fill your life with the riches of my presence. This is not an ending, but a powerful beginning. As you hold fast to my word, you will see the fruits of your faith bloom in ways that will astound you. I will replace the garments of sorrow with robes of joy, and I will set your feet upon the rock that cannot be moved. even in the fiercest of storms. Let your heart thrum with anticipation, and your soul sing with delight, for my love for you is immeasurable, a refuge for the weary and a balm for the broken-hearted. Never forget who you are. You are mine. You are my beloved child, my cherished creation. My spirit dwells within you, and because of this, you are not bound to the fleeting pursuits of this world. While others tremble at rumors and lose hope with every passing doubt, you shall remain steadfast, anchored by my supernatural love. From your lips, I hear prayers that stir the heavens. From your spirit, I sense a resolve that cannot be extinguished. Now is the time to rise, to spread your wings, and to soar above every obstacle. Rejoice in the freedom I have granted you, knowing that my love surrounds you, sustains you, and guides you through every season. Even when the weight of life feels too much to bear, remember that I am your shepherd. I lead you from barren deserts to lush valleys, from the depths of sorrow to the heights of joy you can scarcely imagine. You were formed by my hand, created with a purpose that far surpasses your wildest dreams. Trust in me, and I will do more for you than you ever thought possible. Listen closely to the words I whisper to your heart, for they are not empty. They are a declaration of the transformation that lies ahead. I see the burdens you carry, the silent battles you fight, and the yearning in your soul for something greater. Know this: your life is on the cusp of a miraculous turning point. The trials that once threatened to overwhelm you will soon be the very testimony that brings me glory. You have stood firm, even when the world sought to crush your spirit, and because of your perseverance, a new chapter is unfolding, one filled with my glory, my power, and my unending love. Take heart, my beloved, for I am with you always. From this moment forward, I bring forth a light that shall pierce the veil of your sorrow, illuminating your path with a brilliance that will awaken a smile born of unshakable hope. My power, alive, eternal, and undeniable, shall radiate from you, a testament to the work of my hands. I know your heart, my beloved. I have seen the silent battles you wage, the tears that trace silent paths in the stillness of night, and the cries that rise from the depths of your soul. In those moments when you felt drained, certain there was no strength left within you, it was my spirit that lifted you, though you believed it to be your own determination. You have wandered through desolate deserts of loneliness, yearning for the smallest drop of hope to soothe your parched soul. Yet even in your weariness, you pressed forward, driven by a faith that refused to waver. I tell you now, it was your love for me, and for those who matter most, that proved stronger than the shadows of discouragement. My beloved child, heed these words with the tenderness of an open heart, and let no distraction pull you away from this moment. I beseech you to give me but a fragment of your day, for within these words lies the comfort your soul seeks and the guidance your spirit craves. Allow my voice to weave into the fabric of your being, bringing forth a peace that surpasses all earthly understanding and nurturing a hope that will blossom in the deepest recesses of your heart. Know this: I have seen you. I have seen the intricate tapestry of your life, every thread of joy and sorrow, every tear that has silently fallen, every prayer whispered in the quiet of your heart. I have witnessed the dreams you guard so closely, the battles you have fought in the shadows of the night, and the weariness that clings to you like a heavy cloak. Yet, my child, let this truth pierce through your despair. I am with you, always. I walk beside you through every valley, unseen but unfailing, shaping your path as a potter shapes clay. Even when you feel the stillness of change, know that I am at work, refining you, strengthening you, preparing you for a glory yet to be revealed. Each day, I call you to open my word with a spirit of humility, to approach it as one who hungers and thirsts for truth. Do not rush, my beloved. Linger with devotion, for in those sacred pages, my voice will speak directly to your soul. There I will carve my truths into the very core of your heart, guiding you with whispers that stir your spirit and illuminate your path. Though your questions may seem unanswered, remember this: my timing is perfect. The answers you seek will come, not a moment too soon or too late, but in the fullness of time. And when they arrive, they will fill the voids within you, satisfying the deepest yearnings of your soul. I know you have waited long, praying with fervor and tears for doors to open. You have wondered if your faith was enough, if your hope would bear fruit. Trust this: the doors I open will not only fulfill your desires, but also reveal how much you have grown in the waiting. Every trial, every hardship, has molded you into a vessel ready to hold the blessings I have prepared for you. Through endurance, you have discovered beauty. Through hope, strength, and through sorrow, the joy that dawns with new mercies. Oh, my precious child, how I delight in the sight of you resting in the assurance that I have heard your prayers. I see the love you sow into the lives of others, even when the soil feels barren and the effort thankless. Do not grow weary in doing good, for every seed of kindness, every act of faith is seen by me. In due time, those seeds will take root and flourish, bringing forth a harvest of blessings beyond what you can imagine. Even now, through your quiet acts of love, I am sparking transformation in the hearts of those around you, even in those you believe are beyond change. I am calling you into a new season, a season where sorrow no longer casts its shadow upon you. Discouragement will lose its grip, and oppressive thoughts will no longer chain your mind. Depression will not consume you, for I am your anchor, holding you steadfast against every tempest that would seek to shake your soul. I have promised you a future rich with goodness and overflowing with prosperity, and I am faithful to fulfill every word I have spoken. Let these truths ignite within you a courage that cannot be quenched, and a hope that refuses to be dimmed. Dare to dream boldly, my beloved. Lift your gaze beyond the horizons of your past, beyond the wounds of yesterday and the fears of failure. You are not bound by the limitations of what was. You are free to embrace the possibilities of what can be. Though there were seasons when you felt broken, when you wondered if you had strayed too far to begin anew, I am here to remind you that it is never too late. My grace invites you to step forward, to dream again, and to believe that the best is yet to come. Your faithfulness and trust have not gone unnoticed, and I am leading you into a chapter of your life filled with wonder and miracles beyond your imagining. Take heart, my beloved child. The fears that creep into your mind, the doubts that whisper their lies, they hold no power over you. I am your strength, your refuge, your constant in a world of change. Let my promises be the firm foundation upon which you stand, and let your heart swell with the anticipation of all that I am about to do. For I am the author of your story, and the chapters yet to come are filled with the radiance of my love, the brilliance of my plan, and the unending joy of a life lived in my presence. In the quiet chambers of your soul, where doubt and weariness whisper that you are not enough, hear the voice of eternal truth resound with unwavering strength. Fear not, for I am with you. My spirit dwells within you, and through it, you are empowered to do far more than you have ever dared to imagine. The shadows of your past shall not bind the radiant future I have ordained for you. Every broken plan and every disappointment will be transformed into a testimony, a beacon of my power and faithfulness. Even now I am working in the hearts of those you hold dear. Trust in my ways, which surpass all human understanding. You are not called to force their change. Instead, let your heart overflow with compassion, offer forgiveness freely, and intercede for them in prayer. My grace will seep into their souls, dismantling barriers and drawing them closer to my embrace. My beloved child, do not let a single dawn break without reaching for me. Seek my wisdom in the scriptures. Call upon my name in prayer, and I will fill you anew. Your vision will be sharpened, your confidence fortified by the supernatural, and your spirit renewed by divine wisdom. As you walk in faith, you will find your character refined, and your faith blazing like a fire that no storm can extinguish. Lay every fear, every ambition, and every sorrow into my hands, for I am the one who provides without measure, who heals every wound, and who guides every wandering heart. Watch closely, for even now I am clearing a path before you, straight through the obstacles that seem insurmountable. Where others see impossibility, I reveal boundless opportunity. Where despair has laid its claim, I am planting seeds of joy and restoration. Come before me with trust, my beloved, for I am here, waiting with arms outstretched and a heart brimming with limitless love. Your struggles, though they may seem hidden in the silence of night, have not escaped my notice. Every tear, every ache, every whispered prayer has reached the heavens. Not one moment of your pain has been in vain. Every trial you have endured has etched strength into your spirit, shaping a faith that remains unshaken when storms rage around you. I know the desires of your heart, not for fleeting gains, but for stability, provision, and the well-being of those you love. Rest in the assurance that it is my delight to bless you. I will open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings so abundant they will overflow like a mighty river. These blessings will break the chains of oppression and fill your soul with a peace that defies all understanding. Yet, my child, I ask this of you. Remain steadfast in your faith. Do not let doubt take root, even when the whispers of negativity try to convince you that change is beyond your reach. Remember who I am, the creator of all beginnings, the one who parted the sea and brought my people to freedom. As I did then, so I will do now. Trust in me, for I am already at work, preparing the way. Rise up each morning with determination. Rest when your body calls for it, for rest is my gift to you. But when the new day dawns, stand with courage. Embrace your tasks with a grateful heart, knowing that even when the day unfolds differently than you envisioned, I am orchestrating every detail for your ultimate good. You will face those who seek to discourage or hinder you, but fear not, for I hold you firmly in my hand. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. When you encounter resistance, meet it with peace. Show patience to those who oppose you, but let your heart remain free of resentment. Offer kindness and wisdom, discerning when to speak and when to remain silent. For I have given you a spirit not of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. So breathe deeply, my child, and let my words sink into the depths of your soul. Know this: I am walking beside you, clearing the path before you, and preparing you for blessings that surpass your imagination. Trust in me, for I am the Lord your God, and I will never forsake you. Let your faith rise, your heart be still, and your spirit rest in the knowledge that I am your eternal refuge. My beloved, guard the treasures of your heart with wisdom and discernment, for not all who draw near carry pure intentions. Be generous in love as I have taught you, yet hold fast to the boundaries shaped by my word. Through these, I am sculpting within you a reflection of my character, steadfast and gracious, yet vigilant against the snares of those who harbor harm in their hearts. Walk in my light, but do not entwine yourself with the deeds of darkness. Shun the whispers of gossip, the venom of slander, and the seeds of malice that corrupt the soul. The wicked may rise against you, but their schemes shall falter and crumble, for I am your shield and your deliverer. Behold, the path I have laid before you is still unfolding. You have yet to glimpse the fullness of my design for your life. A tapestry woven with threads of promise, hope, and glory. Press onward with unwavering faith, for a time is coming when you will stand before a door so vast and magnificent that it will seem impossible to open. Yet know this: beyond that door lies a bounty of blessings far greater than even your most radiant dreams. Trust in me, for I hold the keys to your future, and my hand has prepared every detail of your journey. When weariness threatens to overtake you, remember the battles I have already won on your behalf. Recall the valleys where shadows once loomed, from which I carried you into the light. Let these memories fan the flame of hope within your spirit. My grace is sufficient for you. It flows into every corner of your being, your relationships, your labors, your health, and your spiritual walk. I delight in seeing you thrive, in witnessing you rise above challenges that once seemed insurmountable. Therefore press on, my beloved. Though the race may be long and the road rugged, you do not journey alone. Sing praises in the midst of your trials, and watch as the weight of worry gives way to peace. Cling to my promises, for in them you will find wisdom, comfort, and the assurance that I walk before you. Should you stumble, lift your eyes to me, and I will raise you up, placing your feet once more upon the solid ground of my faithfulness. Look around you. See the seeds of hope you have sown beginning to sprout. Even the smallest acts of kindness radiate like beacons in a world shadowed by despair. Never underestimate the power of compassion. It can shatter walls that seem impenetrable and heal wounds long buried. Soon your eyes will witness my goodness as never before. Chains that have held you captive will be broken, and your spirit will taste the sweet freedom you have long sought. Trials may come, but they will no longer dominate your heart. My peace will guide you, my courage will strengthen you, and my joy will spring forth like a well of living water. Each step you take brings you closer to that mighty door of opportunity I have prepared for you. Believe, my child, that even now I am aligning circumstances and drawing the right people into your life at the perfect moment. Do not allow the burdens of this life to weigh you down. Release them into my hands, for I carry them with ease. What is impossible for you is possible for me. Let my strength replace your weakness, my vision dispel your fears, and my love heal the wounds of your past. With each passing day, step forward with renewed determination. Fix your heart on the promises I have whispered to your soul. Let gratitude lead your thoughts, and let faith illuminate your steps. Yes, battles remain, but so does the victory I have ordained for you. When the moment comes, and you stand before that final door, you will open it with a heart overflowing with joy and awe, filled with a deeper understanding of my unchanging goodness. Know, my precious child, that from the moment of your first breath I have cherished you. I delight in your smile, your dreams, and the unique way you see the world. Each prayer you lift, each quiet thought you share with me, brings joy to my heart. Even now I am pouring out my peace upon you, lifting the burdens that press against your soul. My love surrounds you, chasing away pain and discouragement, so that your spirit may rise with renewed strength and confidence. Let go of anxious thoughts, for I am with you, shielding you and guiding you toward a future brimming with blessings. Feel the warmth of my embrace, a love so unshakable and eternal that it calms every storm within your mind. You may wonder, Lord, how can I be sure of this goodness? My answer is this: watch and see. In countless ways, I will reveal my faithfulness, and you will know that my love for you is infinite. Step forward, my child, with a heart filled with hope and courage. The race is long, but the victory is sure, for I am with you always. If a soul approaches with the intent to kindle conflict or sow discord, you will feel my abiding presence descend upon you, gentle as a morning breeze that soothes the restless sea. Though the words of others may wound, and circumstances conspire to plant sorrow in the garden of your heart, my peace will shield you like an unyielding fortress. Your spirit will rise, unbowed, as a joy beyond understanding wells up from the depths of your being. A joy unshaken by the shifting sands of circumstance, flowing freely from the boundless reservoir of my spirit. Those who seek to harm you shall be struck with awe, for instead of faltering, you will stand steadfast, radiating the courage and serenity born of my unwavering love. Remain steadfast, my child, and faithful in your journey. You shall witness the unlocking of doors you once believed sealed for eternity. Opportunities you could not have dreamed of will rise before you, as if from the very heart of heaven. In that moment, you will see with clarity that my hand has been guiding every step, my purpose unfolding with exquisite precision. You will marvel at my timing, how I have led you through valleys of despair and over mountains of triumph. You will know in the depths of your being that none of it was by chance, but all was wrought by my perfect and unfailing love. Let it sink into your heart. My love for you is the greatest miracle of all. Before the outward blessings take shape, before the manifestations of your prayers are visible, my love has been carrying you through the storms and trials, through the victories and joys. This love has been your strength, forging within you a resilience and courage greater than you ever believed possible. I celebrate you, my precious creation. I defend you, I rejoice over you with singing, and I delight in the beauty of your soul. Let this truth awaken an unshakable hope within you. The path ahead is extraordinary. I am your loving Father, the creator of the heavens and the earth. Not for a single heartbeat have I forgotten you. Each breath you take is infused with my grace. Each morning, a new beginning, filled with the courage to rise and walk in faith. My arms are always open, ready to enfold you in the warmth of my embrace and reveal the wonders that await you when you trust fully in my power and promises. From the depths of your sorrow to the heights of your joy, I have been and will forever be your constant companion, your faithful guide, your unfailing strength. Rest now, my beloved, in the shelter of my love. Let your heart overflow with anticipation, for I am preparing marvels beyond your wildest dreams. This is your season to shine. I am the God who surrounds you with miracles, who nurtures your dreams and blesses you beyond measure. Know this: I do not bestow blessings lightly nor without purpose. Each gift I give is an invitation to grow in wisdom, to anchor your hope, and to walk in steadfast faith. When you receive without understanding, the blessing may slip through your grasp or fail to bring the transformation your soul craves. That is why I ask you to open your heart, to learn the lessons of patience and trust, so that your blessings may not only come, but multiply, bearing fruit that lasts for eternity. Consider the farmer who sows his seeds. He does not expect an instant harvest the moment they touch the soil. He waits, through sun and rain, through seasons of change, knowing that a rich harvest requires time to flourish. So it is with the blessings I prepare for you. Patience is the wall that guards your dreams, protecting them from doubt and despair. It is the strength that keeps you steadfast, so you do not abandon the prayers you have sown into the fertile ground of faith. Trust in me, for while you wait, I am aligning every detail with divine precision, so that your joy may be complete. Never forget, my child, that I am your life and your source. In my presence you will find clarity, peace, and a deep sense of belonging. Speak to me. Let your words declare your trust. Whisper it in the quiet moments. Write it with unwavering faith. I believe in you, Lord, and I receive your promises. Know that what you have lost, what seemed beyond recovery, can be restored by my hand. I am the God who heals the broken, who lifts the weary, who restores what was stolen. Because you have sought me with humility and sincerity, I will move on your behalf. I have seen your struggles, the weight upon your soul, the seasons when life pressed hard against you. Yet I tell you now, a bright horizon awaits. The trials you endured, the betrayals that wounded you, the sorrows that sought to consume you, all these will be transformed by my power. When you felt forsaken, when you questioned your very purpose, I was there, drawing you closer to my heart. So rise, my beloved, for the future I have prepared for you is secure in my hands. Trust in me, and let the light of my promises illuminate your path. This is the time I have ordained for you to step into the fullness of your destiny. You are loved beyond measure, and I am with you always, guiding you into a life of unshakable hope and boundless joy. My eyes are always upon you, my child. Even when the world overlooks your quiet trust, I see it. Every whispered prayer, every act of kindness, every moment of faith, no matter how small, rejoices my heart. Your trust, in the little things and in the grand decisions of life, is equally cherished by me. Know this, my child. Every day, every moment, is an opportunity to build a steadfast, unwavering relationship with me. I long to draw you ever closer to my heart, where you will find the peace and joy that only I can give. My beloved, let your heart be anchored in the steadfast trust that I offer you, for I am a refuge that will never falter, a shelter in both the storm and the calm. Build your life upon the rock of my unyielding love, and let that trust be the foundation from which you rise. As you do so, you will come to realize that my presence is not some faraway dream, but a vibrant reality, living and breathing in every moment, filling your soul with unshakable hope and profound purpose. Fix your gaze upon me, for when you do, my spirit will sweep over you, giving you the strength you need when your body is weary, and the wisdom you seek when your heart is lost in confusion. Remember, my precious one, that by entrusting yourself fully to me, you will enter a life of abundance, a life where my peace, my love, and my strength flow through every fiber of your being. Lean upon me at all times, and in doing so, experience the joy of knowing that I am with you, faithful, unchanging, and eternal. No matter the season, whether tempest or tranquility, I will never leave you. I will never fail you. In my presence, you will see my goodness unfold before your very eyes. Breathe deeply now, my beloved, and let my peace wash over you, just as a soft breeze caresses the earth. I am breathing new life into you, even now. The hope and courage you have yearned for will return to you, like water flowing through the dry desert, reviving every part of you that felt withered and lost. No longer will the shadows of yesterday's pain hold you captive, nor the harsh words that once echoed in your mind rob you of joy. For I, the Lord your God, am here to renew your strength. I will break the chains of discouragement and wipe away the silent tears that have fallen in the stillness of the night. Rest now, secure in my loving embrace. Place before me the fears that have kept you awake, and trust that I will carry them, for I am your Savior, ever present and willing to shoulder every burden. When the darkness surrounds you, let your spirit return to me, even if it's only a whisper in the quiet. You have known my tender care before. Remember those moments when I soothed your troubled heart. That same deep, unstoppable love will now uproot every weed of loneliness, chase away every shadow of fear, and replace them with the light of my presence. Though you may wonder at times if I still hear your cries, know this, my child. I hear you, I see you, and I am listening. Every silent prayer, every unspoken plea, every tear that falls in the stillness of your soul is known to me. I am with you, waiting patiently, not with impatience, but with love. Let each breath you take be a gentle reminder of the eternal life I offer you. Envision the fragrance of heaven, sweet and comforting, wrapping you in its warmth. In my presence, there is healing beyond your understanding, nourishment for your spirit, and a divine shield that protects you from every hidden threat in the darkness. Receive now the wisdom I am pouring into your heart. It will guide you, my beloved, helping you to see with clarity which paths lead to true blessing and which lead to harm. I will guard your steps, keeping you from stumbling into the snares of deception or the hands of those who have sold their souls for fleeting pleasures. I am your shepherd, and I will guide you with unerring faithfulness. Know this, my dear one, that I love you with a love that breaks all boundaries, a love that has no end, no measure, and no conditions. I say it again, for I long for you to grasp the depth of it. You are precious to me, more cherished than you can ever understand. I have poured out blessings upon you even when you did not see them, and though many have received my kindness, few return to offer their thanks. Yet you have come to me again and again, with a heart full of humility and gratitude. This, my beloved, warms my heart beyond measure, for it shows me that your faith is alive, that you trust in my goodness, and that you are willing to walk in my light, no matter how dark the road may seem. Have I not already proven myself to you? Have you not witnessed glimpses of my power, seen how I have moved on your behalf? Now wait with steadfast heart. Let faith be the soil in which my promises take root, and soon you shall harvest joy beyond measure. Do not shy away when my blessings arrive. Open your arms wide and receive them with gratitude, allowing them to fill your life with color and vibrancy. In the days to come, doors that once seemed sealed will swing open before you, and happiness, like a beam of divine light, will flood your home. The tension that once gripped your heart will vanish, and you will walk in peace. But beware, my child, for I ask of you constancy. Do not retreat into old habits, nor slide into a faith that flickers only when it is convenient. I long for a faith that endures, a faith that does not crumble under the weight of delay or trial. Resist the temptation to let discouragement take root when you do not see instant results. Do not let weeks pass and my promises fade from your mind. You are not expected to be flawless, but remember who created you. I, the Lord your God, formed you with great care and set you apart so that you might know me intimately, so that your prayers might pierce the heavens like arrows and bring down miracles. Every victory I have lined up for you depends on this unwavering trust. Hold fast to it, for I am with you always. Hear me, beloved, for I extend to you now the grace, forgiveness, and favor that are yours by divine right. Take them freely without a second thought, for they are not mere gifts. They are the very essence of my love, unchanging and everlasting. I have never ceased to love you, not once, even in your moments of despair, when you felt undeserving, abandoned, lost in the shadows of your own doubts. Know this, even in your darkest hours, I was preparing for you a glory so magnificent that it will unfold before your very eyes. I have not forgotten you. I have been at work behind the veil of your understanding, weaving blessings into your life, crafting a future of splendor, filled with my grace. Now rise up, for I am the Lord who lifts you from the dust, who tenderly dries your tears, who fortifies your courage in the face of all that would seek to undo you. I am the one who casts out fear and doubt with a word, who fills your heart with an unshakable peace. Do not be afraid, for my love will never abandon you. It is an eternal refuge, and nothing in all creation can separate you from it. In the stillness of this moment, settle into the warmth of my presence. Know that you stand on the threshold of a destiny I have laid before you, a path illuminated by my light. Walk it with faith, with devotion, with an open heart that is ready to receive the wonders I have yet to reveal. Listen, my precious child, and let my words sink deep into your soul. I am your God, your protector, your ever-present guide, and the shelter from every storm. As you hear these words now, understand this. When the message ends, you are not to return to a life of fear, nor should you linger in worry, for I am with you. Continue the work I have given you to do, even when you cannot see how the pieces fit into the grand design I have orchestrated for you. Trust that I hold all things in my hand. Do not run ahead in haste, searching for solutions of your own making. Let not impatience fray the threads of hope that I have woven into your heart. Be patient. Yes, patient. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but in the silence, in the stillness, I am working. Trust the quiet. Trust the pauses, for in them I will move. Wait for the nudge of my spirit, that unmistakable whisper that will guide your steps. Keep your heart awake, your faith ever strong, and listen to the whispers of my voice, gentle as the breeze, calling you to follow me. Open my word, let it ignite within you a fire that will burn through all darkness. Kneel before me in prayer, speak your heart openly, pour out your dreams, your fears, your confessions, and I will answer. When you give me your heart, all that you are, I will move with power. A power that will break chains, topple walls, and roll away the heaviest stones that have blocked your way. I see the burdens you carry, the wounds that have scarred your spirit. I know the obstacles that have stood in your path, the jagged rocks that have pierced your peace. But listen now. I am removing the stones that have caused you to stumble. I am crumbling the walls that have kept you from seeing the horizon I have prepared for you. I am reaching into the deepest, darkest corners of your past, cutting through every cruel bond that has held you captive. The weight that has crushed your soul, the pain that has threatened to overwhelm you, I am lifting it from you. Behold, I am moving with a mighty hand to transform your struggles into stepping stones of triumph. What others meant for harm, I will use to lift you up, to fortify your soul, and to reveal the fullness of my boundless favor. Therefore, my beloved, take courage. Raise your eyes from the shadows and dare to dream without limits. Believe with all your heart that I am able to do exceedingly, abundantly beyond anything you could ever ask or imagine. My power knows no boundaries, and when you take hold of my hand with unwavering trust, miracles will unfold before your very eyes. Let your thoughts be aligned with mine, for I do not see obstacles, I see opportunities. I do not view impossible odds. I see the perfect stage for my glory to shine. Guard your mind diligently, for defeat takes root in the thoughts that you allow to linger. Do not permit the seeds of fear or discouragement to find fertile ground in your heart. The voices of doubt may roar like a storm-tossed sea, but I promise to be your anchor, steadying you as I restore all that has been lost. To fully receive this restoration, cherish my love and trust the plans I have lovingly woven for you. Lean into me, and I will rekindle the fire of passion and purpose that once seemed extinguished. When I speak to you, whether through whispers in your heart, the wisdom of my word, or the gentle nudge of my spirit, treat my words as truth. My promises have stood unshaken through the ages, and when you follow their counsel, you will find a steadfast foundation and blessings that permeate every part of your life. Resist the temptation to fixate on the trials that arise each day. Instead, seek me each morning, sharing your hopes, fears, and plans. Pause throughout your day to welcome me into your thoughts, and as night falls, kneel and pour out your struggles and victories, laying them at my feet. This is how we remain in unbroken communion, allowing my spirit to refresh you with new strength daily. Do not be astonished when breakthroughs come, when doors long closed swing wide open, or when miracles beyond your comprehension take place. You will see and know that I am the faithful God, your loving Father, who never forgets or forsakes his children. Yet, let me make one thing clear. While I delight in showering you with gifts, what I desire most is your heart. I long for your love, your loyalty, and your willingness to use your voice to build up rather than tear down. Let your words be a fountain of blessing, speaking life into yourself and those around you. The power of your words is great. Choose to align them with my truth and goodness. No matter what lies ahead, my love for you will never waver. Seasons may change, and people may come and go, but my commitment to you is eternal. When I declare my love, it is not fleeting or conditional. It is the unwavering devotion of the one who formed you, who knows you better than anyone else. I see your hidden potential and your quiet strengths, just as I see the areas where you need growth. And still, I am patient, never giving up on the masterpiece I am crafting within you. Pause now, in the midst of all your hurried thoughts, and whisper your love to me. Speak it with confidence, for I delight in hearing your voice. Each word is a melody to my heart, resonating deeply within my spirit. Do not drift away from these words or let them fade into the clamor of your day. Open your heart fully, for what I speak is meant for your good and the healing of your soul. My love for you is so profound that I cannot remain silent when something threatens your growth or hinders the blessings I have prepared for you. From the beginning of time, I have longed to shelter you under my wings, to fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Even now I'm wrapping you in my embrace. Feel the warmth of my presence. It shields you and propels you toward becoming all I created you to be. Yet it is because of this great love that I must sometimes correct you, gently guiding you to deeper joy and greater wholeness. Prepare yourself, my beloved, for I am about to do wondrous things in your life. Nothing is beyond my power. I am the one who placed the stars in the heavens, who parted the seas, and who breathed life into the dust. The promises I have whispered to your heart are not idle words. They are alive, anchored in my unchanging nature. You have already seen glimpses of my faithfulness. Now, open your heart wide and ready yourself to receive the fullness of what I am about to pour into your life. Trust in me, for I am the Lord, who loves you with an everlasting love. You have felt the storms of life battering your heart, the fierce winds pushing you toward despair, the waves threatening to capsize your fragile boat. The darkness has seemed unrelenting, the clouds of sorrow and loss so heavy that you feared they would never part. But this day, I come as the divine liberator. I breathe my holy breath into the tempest, and I command the waves to be still. The winds will cease, the clouds of fear and doubt will scatter, and my peace will reign in your heart. Know this, my words are not empty. They are filled with life, with power, and with the promise of 1,000 new beginnings. Within them lie the seeds of miracles, waiting to take root in the fertile soil of your faith. Your heart has longed for change. Your soul has cried out for a chance to rebuild. I have heard you. And yet, I must tell you this. Do not hear these words and then return to a life of disbelief. Do not nod politely and walk away unchanged. This is not a moment for fleeting sentiment, but for lasting transformation. This is the hour of steadfastness, the time to cling to the truth I have revealed. Do not let it slip through your fingers. Nourish your soul with my word, with the sweetness of heaven's honey that will turn your bitter seasons into joy. Let my truth settle on your tongue like a healing balm. I have placed lessons in your life, teachings that have come through trials, prayers that have stirred your heart, and scriptures that have awakened your hope. Now, it is time to live them. Live boldly, live faithfully. Let this be the year you step forward with courage, living out every principle you hold dear. I will be with you at the break of dawn, gently reminding you of these promises as the light of a new day fills your eyes. Hold fast to my love, for I am with you, now and always. In the quiet hush of morning, seek me with all your heart, and you will sense my presence drawing near, for I am always near to those who listen attentively to my call. In the stillness before the clamor of the day rises up, I am there, waiting to be found. When your eyes cannot perceive me in the circumstances that surround you, look deeper still, into the wellspring of faith I have placed within you. Reach out for me in prayer, for I stand closer to you than your next breath, more accessible than you dare to dream. I'm not far off, nor am I hidden beyond your grasp. My nearness is a sacred truth, one that can steady your soul when the world around you trembles, when everything else shifts and falls apart. Even now, as you read these words, feel the change in the atmosphere. The weight of your anxiety begins to lift. The shadows that once threatened to overwhelm you recede into the corners of the earth. A gentle peace settles over you like a blanket, wrapping your heart in a quiet assurance. This, my child, is the work of my hand. I am preparing you for what lies ahead, for seasons filled with new opportunities, open doors, and uncharted horizons. The obstacles that once towered over you, casting their long shadows, now shrink beneath the brilliance of my promise. The storms that raged in fury are now stilled at the sound of my voice. Now, take courage, my child. Step forward with obedience and without hesitation. Move through your day with the calm assurance that my promises will guide you, that my voice will shape your thoughts, and my spirit will direct every step you take. Should doubts creep in, remember my faithfulness. Should fear attempt to rise up again, dismiss it with the memory of the strength I have given you. Hold fast to me. I am your God, and you are never alone. As you walk through life, you will come to trust me more deeply, to love me more fully, and to find me wherever your journey leads. I have watched your every step, heard your whispered prayers, and seen the silent tears that fall in the night. Even now, as you read these words, I draw closer to you, leaning in to hear the deepest cries of your heart. You carry with you desires hidden in the depths of your soul, dreams that tremble with hope. Know this, these longings have not escaped my notice. I am committed to fulfilling them, to bringing to pass the breakthroughs you have long cried out for. But understand this, my child. If you truly yearn to see wonders unfold before your eyes, if you seek to witness the supernatural in your life this very year, then heed my call. Give me your heart without reservation. Entrust the reins of your life to my hands, and live as I have called you to live, justly, rightly, in a way that pleases me. Speak your love for me freely, my beloved. Let your praise ascend, like the fragrance of sweet incense, carried by the winds to my holy throne. As you lift your voice to declare your adoration, my presence will draw near to you, enfolding you in a sanctuary of peace and strength. In that closeness, your soul will find the unshakable hope and faith to rise above every mountain, every valley, and every storm. This is the life I have destined for you, a life brimming with blessings, anchored in my everlasting love, and illuminated by divine purpose. Do not tremble when trials arise, for I am He who formed you, He who knows you, and He who walks beside you through every shadow and every light. Fix your gaze upon me, your Creator, your Protector, and your Shepherd. My love spans beyond the breadth of the oceans and towers higher than the loftiest peaks. Let this unending love be your compass, your shield, and your refuge. With boldness, step forward into the unknown, speaking life into every place of despair, and celebrate the assurance that my hand moves ahead of you, clearing obstacles and opening doors you have not yet dreamed to knock upon. You, my beloved, are chosen to shine with the radiance of my glory, to reflect my goodness in every corner of the world. Trust in me with a heart unyielding, and you will witness wonders beyond imagination. Miracles will unfold and breakthroughs will proclaim my power in your life. I am the God of boundless mercy, limitless love, and unrelenting strength. Even now, I pour wisdom into your spirit, for I see your longing to fulfill the dreams I have planted within you. I delight in your pursuit of true joy, and my heart rejoices over your desire to walk in my ways. Know this, my watchful eyes are ever upon you. I see each tear that falls, each hope that flickers in your soul, and every burden you bear. I am your protector, your guardian, and your strength. I will shield you from harm and strengthen your character so that no storm of life can crush your spirit. Stand tall, my child, and lift your head. Let the light of my joy radiate through you, and let a song of gladness flow from your lips. Come before me with every fear, doubt, and tear, for I am your refuge, your deliverer, and your healer. As you draw near to me in worship, the very atmosphere around you will shift. Your fears will dissolve, and anxieties will lose their grip. My spirit will flood your heart, filling it with peace that surpasses all understanding. Even in the fiercest battles, let your soul rejoice. Sing songs of faith, dance with unshakable hope, and lift your hands in surrender to me. If the world questions the source of your joy, proclaim boldly, My God is with me, and that is enough. Remember, my beloved, I command legions of angels to surround you. They stand ready to fight on your behalf when you humble yourself before me, releasing every burden, every doubt, every fear, every insecurity into my hands. When you surrender, I move with great power in your life. I will renew your heart, replacing weariness with courage, despair with hope, and fear with unshakable trust. My promises are your foundation. They will uphold you when the winds howl and the waves crash. Seek me at the dawn of each day, and my light will dispel the shadows of the night. As surely as the sunrise scatters darkness, so my glory will illuminate your life, filling it with truth and strength. The sorrows of yesterday will melt away, and your heart will be renewed with a heavenly purpose. Lay aside every distraction, my child, and come to the quiet place where my presence restores your soul. Bring me your thoughts, your plans, your fears, and your desires, and I will guide you with wisdom that surpasses human understanding. Let your worship rise daily, like the morning dew that nourishes the earth. In the secret place of communion with me, you will find a wellspring of peace, a reservoir of joy, and a strength that carries you through every trial. Trust in me completely, for I am your God, your Redeemer, and your friend. And know this above all else: I am with you now and forevermore. My love is steadfast, my promises unbroken, and my presence unshakable. Go forth, my child, with courage in your heart and my light upon your path, for you are mine and I delight in you. Yes, my beloved, I see the trials that weigh upon your heart, the seemingly insurmountable mountains that rise before you, and the deep valleys of confusion where you sometimes wander. I know the moments when your spirit feels overwhelmed, when the way forward is shrouded in shadows, and doubt whispers to your soul. Yet I tell you this: lift your eyes and walk in faith. Do not turn away from the truth that nothing, indeed nothing, is impossible for those who believe. Listen closely when I speak to you, in the quiet moments of your day, in the words of the Scriptures, and in the stillness of prayer. Be alert to my signals, for I will guide you. You will know it deep in your spirit when I speak. Trust me enough to move when I say move and to wait when I say wait. Mighty changes are coming into your life, changes I have foretold, ready to erupt like a storm into your existence. The promises I whispered over you in the past will not remain forever on the distant horizon. Soon, you will witness them breaking forth in your life in ways you never dreamed possible. The debts that once chained you, weighing you down like heavy iron, will fall away. Strength and provision will be given to you, and you will rise from your place of weariness, empowered to face the tasks I have set before you. No longer will you complain or falter. Press forward with unwavering faith, and watch as the road opens before you, as the doors you thought sealed forever swing wide with my mighty hand. Your faith, like a key, will unlock what was once locked. Imagine now the massive stone that once blocked your path, gone, removed by my word, my command. Do not fear, my child, but march forward. Let not discouragement find a home in your heart. I am with you always, and my presence will illuminate your path. It will flood you with guidance, comfort, and courage, lighting your way as you walk. The days of bitterness, of darkness and struggle are drawing to a close. A new dawn, the dawn of relief and abundance, is already painting the edges of your sky with light. When blessings begin to fall upon you like rain, remember that they come from my hand, propelled by the force of my boundless love. In the seasons when you wandered through deserts of loneliness and confusion, when you thirsted for direction, I was your wellspring. I saw the attacks, the doubts, the trials, and the disdain you faced. The fervent flame of your faith may have flickered under relentless winds, but today, I breathe new life into those dying embers. Return to the path of trust. Return to the center of my will. Saturate your mind once more with the power of my word. Let it anchor your soul, so that when the abundance comes, you will remember where it comes from. Keep calling upon my name, even when the silence feels heavy. For there is a realm you cannot see with your natural eyes, a battle raging in the unseen world where angels fight for your future. As you persevere in prayer, you join ranks with them. Yes, I will bless you. Oh, how I will bless you. But know that the road to victory requires persistence. Do not think victory comes without struggle. Let your faith be the sword that cuts through every snare. Let your persistence be the shield that guards you against every doubt. Let your consistency be the banner that proclaims your loyalty. And let your perseverance in prayer be the unshakable foundation beneath your feet. Seek me, my child, by day and by night, for I am always near. In the quiet stillness that precedes the dawn, when the world is yet to stir, there lies a sacred moment, an altar of encounter where heaven meets earth. The season is turning, and as I cast my gaze across the vast expanse, my heart is stirred by those souls who wear the mantle of courage and humility. You, chosen ones, I will use as vessels to carry hope to the hopeless, to break the bread of compassion for the hungry, to clothe the naked in kindness, and to soothe the aching hearts that walk in sorrow. You shall be my channel of healing, my emissary of mercy, and as you pour out these blessings, you shall find yourselves overwhelmed with favor and grace beyond anything you could ever fathom. The era of miracles that awaits you calls you to rise, to stand tall, and to cast off the weight that has burdened your soul. Let go of the old grudges that bind you, the guilt that shackles your heart, and the crippling doubts that hold your spirit captive. Seek my face, and let your eyes be filled with the glory of my presence, until your faith burns brightly, like a torch lighting the darkness of this world. Know this, I see you, beloved. I see the tangled knots of your life, those struggles that you cannot untangle on your own. I see the weight that presses upon your chest, the invisible burdens that steal your peace, and I have heard the cries that rise from the depths of your spirit, pleading for direction, for comfort, for the answers you seek. And here I am, answering you now. Do not tremble with fear any longer. For this very day, you will witness my hand moving in your life, a divine intervention that will bring forth a reversal of all that has held you captive. I will reveal the next steps to you, and I will show you what must be left behind. I will guide you on the road laden with purpose, a path that I have prepared for you with care. Behold, my beloved, the truth of my word is a light that never falters, a flame that cannot be quenched. When I speak, my promises do not return void, but even now, I perceive a stumbling block in your path, a shadowed habit that seeks to ensnare your heart and choke the seeds of faith I have lovingly sown within you. I reveal this not to condemn, but to liberate, for my desire is to see you flourish. Hear me now and heed my counsel, for the blessings I have prepared for you are far beyond your wildest imagining. Guard your heart with all vigilance, for bitterness and complaint, though small as a mustard seed, have the power to poison the wellspring of your hope. Faith, vibrant and alive, withers like a flower scorched under an unforgiving sun when you allow frustration and despair to take root. Do you not see how the murmurs of discontent can dim the brilliant flame of trust? Little by little, the brightness fades, until you scarcely recognize the warmth of my love. Turn away, therefore, from the voices that sow discord, those who thrive on gossip, stir drama, or cloud your mind with skepticism. Seek instead the company of those who uplift, who remind you of my miracles and the endless possibilities I have prepared for you. Fix your thoughts on what is pure and lovely, for the choice before you is clear. Will you embrace hope, or will you cling to frustration? These two cannot coexist, for one must always give way to the other. If today you resolve to place your faith in me, to cast aside the voices of doubt and fix your eyes upon my promises, you will behold wonders beyond measure. Healing will pour into your body. Reconciliation will mend the broken places of your family. Relationships will be restored, and your spirit will overflow with a joy that defies understanding. I will light your path so clearly that you will marvel at how every door swings open in its perfect time, how every chain falls away as if it were never there. These are the gifts I long to bestow upon you, but they require a heart that believes. Lean into my arms, beloved, and lay down every burden. Let go of the urge to fight with your own strength, for I am the one who wars on your behalf. My love for you is vast and boundless, a shelter in the fiercest storm. Speak these words aloud. Lord, I trust you, I believe you. I surrender my burdens to your hands. With this declaration, you invite me to move mountains, to clear the path before you, and tear down every barrier that has held you captive. I see you, my child, standing amidst the whirlwind, the waves towering high as despair threatens to engulf you. But take heart. Do you not know that the winds obey my command, that the seas bow to my word? I come to you today with a breath of divine peace to calm the storms within your soul. Just as the clouds dissolve beneath the sun's warmth, so too will your fears and anxieties fade away under the radiance of my presence. The words I speak are not mere echoes. They are alive, teeming with power to bring forth miracles, to open doors to new beginnings, and to answer the prayers you have whispered in the stillness of the night. Yet I must caution you, this is not a time to drift or grow complacent. My grace and mercy are treasures beyond price, and they must not be ignored. Feed your spirit with the sweetness of my truth. Let it transform every corner of your heart and mind. Now is the season of action, of living out the wisdom you have gathered in the quiet hours when my voice was near. Each morning I will remind you of my presence, for even if your eyes cannot see me, I am always within reach of a prayer spoken in faith. I have heard the deepest petitions of your heart, the cries for freedom, healing, provision, and hope. Know this, I long to grant these desires, but the key lies in your surrender. Entrust your plans to me, walk with integrity, and incline your ear to my whispers of possibility and renewal. Great and powerful changes are on the horizon. Soon you will witness my promises fulfilled, freedom from burdens, open doors of opportunity, and a strength coursing through your soul like a river of life. But this too demands a choice. Will you rise from the shadows of discouragement? Will you take my hand and step into the light of my favor? The time has come, beloved. The hour is now. Rise and see what I will do for you. In the depths of your heart, where weariness and doubt have lingered, I call you forth to rise. Step boldly from the place where you felt trapped and move forward with unwavering faith. Do not let grumbling or despair weigh you down, for the path ahead is rich with blessings, waiting to unfold in their fullness. Your faith, beloved, is the master key, a divine instrument that unlocks doors you once thought sealed by impossibility. What seemed an immovable mountain, a fearsome obstacle towering before you, will crumble at the touch of your trust. Take courage, for I am with you, my presence steady as the morning light, a companion who fills your soul with warmth, clarity, and strength. Even now, blessings like a gentle rain are gathering on the horizon, nearing with every passing moment. Keep your heart rooted in peace, for at the appointed time, these blessings will pour into your life without delay, as sure as the dawn follows the night. I have already begun to stir your spirit, urging you to prepare your heart for the triumph that lies ahead. And hear this truth, I admire you deeply. From the foundations of creation, I have proclaimed a sacred declaration, but only the humble in heart truly grasp its profound power. That truth is this: I love you with a boundless, unchanging love, a love that surpasses every measure, a love that moves me to lavish you with gifts beyond your imagining. Come, let us make a covenant together. Dedicate the first moments of your day to me. Bow your knees or your heart in reverence, and let me whisper wisdom into the quiet stillness of your soul. Before the noise of the day takes hold, draw near to me. Choose gratitude over complaint, allowing my words to guide your steps and illuminate your path. Store my truth within your heart, so that it becomes a wellspring of hope and direction. See yourself as I see you, radiant with the gifts and qualities I have placed within you. Treat those around you, family, friends, even strangers, with the kindness and patience that mirror my own. As you open your heart to me, miracles long awaited will begin to unfold. What once seemed unmovable will shift. Doors of opportunity will open wide. Broken relationships will mend, and joy, pure and unshakable, will take root in your soul. Doubt not, for these words are spoken specifically for you. Your heart is precious to me, and your future is of infinite worth. When the shadows of doubt try to pull you down, remember my promise. I will remain faithful. I will still the storms of your life as surely as I calmed the raging sea. I will guide you, step by step, and when your strength falters, I will renew it with my own. Do you not see? Your story is written with chapters of hope, healing, and victory. Yes, you have faced storms. You have felt the winds threaten to capsize your spirit. But I am the one who walks upon the waves, who holds you steady through every trial. Your tale will not end in ruin, but in redemption, for my love, immeasurable and unyielding, breathes life into every corner of your existence. From the moment I spoke creation into being, my love has pursued you. Even now it calls to you, assuring you that you are never alone. Remain in my presence. Listen, believe. Act upon these words, and watch as the wonders of heaven unfold before your eyes. The strongest walls will fall, and the greatest giants will bow at the sound of my name. Your most powerful act is simple yet profound. Come to me each morning, eager to meet with me. Silence the clamor of the world and the rush of your thoughts. Let me fill you with my peace, delight in my promises, rest in my strength. Watch as your days transform, complaints giving way to songs of thanksgiving, despair yielding to dreams renewed, and fear vanishing in the brilliance of my truth. This is the journey I have prepared for you, a path marked by laughter, purpose, breakthroughs, and miracles. Yes, miracles. The very desires you have tucked away in the quiet chambers of your heart are known to me, and I am eager to unveil answers that will leave you in awe. So come, my beloved child, trust in me, for I hold your heart and your future in my hands, and I will never let you go. In the quiet sanctity of your soul, I see you day after day, bowing in reverence, your hands lifted in faith, your heart trembling with expectation. Your prayers rise like incense, a fragrance that reaches my throne, and I want you to know, your devotion touches the depths of my being. Do not let despair settle in your heart, and do not allow doubt to weave its chains around your spirit. I am here, closer than your breath, nearer than the whispers of your longing. Your faith, pure and unyielding, shines brighter than the finest gold and holds more power than all the treasures of the earth. It pierces the shadows of uncertainty and draws you into the radiance of my presence, for you trust me with a completeness that moves the heavens. The infinite tapestry of your life, my beloved child, as you journey through shadowed valleys and ascend the sunlit peaks, hear my voice echo through the corridors of your heart. I am the master craftsman of your path, the weaver of every thread in your being. The joy I have ordained for you is not a fleeting flame, but an eternal river flowing unceasingly from the depths of my love. You were formed from the dust of the earth, molded with a purpose more profound than the stars. Within your mother's womb, I knit you together, each sinew and soul thread intertwined with divine intention, meant to dance in harmony with the cadence of my eternal delight. I am the Alpha and Omega, the source from which all joy springs, a fountain inexhaustible, never diminishing, never dry. And yet, in this pilgrimage of yours, there will be siren calls, sweet illusions that glitter like the dewdrops of morning, but vanish with the noonday sun. These worldly pleasures, though alluring for a time, are but pale echoes of the brilliance of my presence. They promise fulfillment, but leave only emptiness. Their sparkle will dim, their charm will fade, for they are shadows cast by the passing sun. But I, my child, am infinite. In me, joy is not consumed, but multiplied. It grows brighter, deeper, and more radiant with every gaze turned toward me. Consider the lilies of the field, how they lift their delicate faces to the sun, basking in its life-giving light. They do not labor nor spin, yet they are adorned in splendor. So too, I call you to lift your face to me, the eternal light, that I may infuse your spirit with my essence, warming your soul and guiding your every step. Herein lies a peace surpassing all understanding, a joy untouched by the setting sun or the withering seasons of life. In the stillness of your heart, whisper my name, Jehovah Elohim Abba. Feel the nearness of my presence closer than your breath, steadfast as the rising dawn. Lay upon me the burdens that weigh your shoulders, for I am the bearer of all yokes, the healer of every wound. In your gratitude, let your lips pour forth thanksgiving for the blessings I have bestowed, the love of family, the refuge of home, the sustenance of bread, and the splendor of creation, each a reflection of my boundless affection for you. Do not clutch these gifts with trembling hands, fearing their loss, for they are but tokens of my abundance. Hold them lightly, with reverence, that you might fully taste their sweetness without the chains of scarcity. For in me, my child, there is no lack. I am the wellspring of all provision, the infinite giver whose storehouse shall never be depleted. The more you seek me, the more you will find. The more you find, the deeper your joy shall become. A joy that transcends the hollow promises of earthly possessions or the fleeting triumphs of human achievements. Fix your gaze upon me, steadfast and unyielding, even as the world unveils its dazzling splendor and chaotic storms. Amidst the clamor of life's ceaseless parade, anchor your soul in my constancy. For my name is a fortress, a tower of strength, an ever-present refuge. It is the whisper that calms the storm, the anchor that steadies the ship, the pulse of love that beats unceasing beneath the tumult of your trials and triumphs. In your pursuit, do not seek merely my blessings, but yearn for my very heart. Desire not only the gifts, but the giver. Seek not just the work of my hand, but the radiance of my face. For in my countenance lies the fullness of love, the heights of joy, and the peace that passes understanding. In my will, you will find the strength to endure, the grace to persevere, and the joy that springs not from fleeting circumstances, but from the eternal wellspring of my divine essence. As Hebrews 12:2 exhorts you, fix your eyes upon Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, despising its shame, and is now seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Behold the depth of this love, the radiance of this joy, and let your spirit rise in unwavering trust, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. In the vast tapestry of eternity, consider the example set before you, the one who, in the fullness of his love, turned not his gaze to the fleeting agony of the moment, but fixed his eyes upon the everlasting joy that awaited. So too I call you to lift your vision beyond the temporary trials that weigh upon you, and behold the unfading glory I have prepared. My joy is perfected in you when you dwell within my love, as the scriptures proclaim in John 15:11, a love that bids you to remain, to abide, to find your home within its boundless embrace. This love is a wellspring of joy unlike any the world can offer. It is a joy immovable, a joy unassailable by the storms of circumstance, for it is anchored in the unchanging truth of my word, the enduring beauty of my creation, and the eternal promise of my kingdom. It is found in the grandeur of mountain peaks and the tender simplicity of a still morning, in the harmony of relationships and the sacred rhythms of daily life. Seek me, beloved, in all these things and in all your ways. For when you seek, you shall find. When you ask, it shall be given. When you knock, the gates of heaven shall be flung wide. Take courage, dear one, and let your heart soar in hope, for I am ever with you. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you, surrounding you with my love and guiding you with the wisdom of my eternal gaze. Delight in me, and I shall align your heart's deepest desires with the treasures of my own. Come to me, the fount of every blessing, and drink deeply from the waters of life that I offer freely. Remember this: I am with you always, and in me your joy is made complete. Rise with the dawn and behold the day I have crafted for you, a canvas painted with the light of new beginnings, ready to receive the strokes of your life's unfolding. It is a gift, lovingly prepared, brimming with the potential for growth, joy, and the sweetness of my presence. Pause in this sacred moment, breathe deeply, and take in the beauty that surrounds you. This day is mine, and I have shared it with you so that together we may walk its path, rejoicing in its blessings. Speak to me, beloved, as you journey through the hours. Share with me your dreams, your fears, your fleeting musings, and your most profound longings. Let our communion be like the breath in your lungs, essential and sustaining. As you weave me into your thoughts, the burdens that seemed so insurmountable will shrink before the vastness of my eternal perspective. Do not let the undertow of the past drag you from the shores of the present, for I am the God of the here and now, not merely the shadows of yesterday. Take my hand when the weight of memory presses upon you, and I will anchor you in this sacred present, where my love enfolds you in warmth and peace. Lean upon me, for I am your ever-present help, your strength in times of trouble and joy alike. Together, there is no mountain too steep, no valley too shadowed, no forest too dense that we cannot traverse. With me as your companion, you are more than equipped to face whatever lies ahead. Look for the joys I have scattered throughout your day. They are there in the smile of a passerby, in the laughter of a child, in the golden warmth of the sun's rays, in the song of the birds greeting the morning light. These are my whispers to you, my tokens of love, my assurances that I am ever by your side. Each moment of delight, each fragment of beauty is a brushstroke of my grace upon the canvas of your life. Let your heart be open to receive these gifts, and walk boldly into the day, knowing that I am with you. My love surrounds you, my joy sustains you, and my presence goes before you, now and forevermore. Hearken to the whisper of eternal truth, and let your heart swell with the melody of gratitude, for I, your Creator, know you more intimately than you know yourself. Before the words form on your tongue, I perceive them fully. I have woven the fibers of your being, crafting every delicate thread with a purpose divine and a love unending. The joys that stir your soul, the dreams that set your heart alight, I am the author of them all. They are no mystery to me, for I fashioned them with you in mind, desiring to share in the simple, sacred dance of your happiness. Rejoice, my beloved child, in the blessing of this very day. Recall the verses of Psalm 118, verse 24. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Not tomorrow, not in the elusive shadows of what-ifs and maybes, but now, in this sacred moment that unfolds only once, a gift so precious that it must not be squandered. Lift your spirit in thanksgiving, for in every breath, in every heartbeat, my presence abides with you. I urge you, as the words of 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18 remind us, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is my will for you in Christ Jesus. These words are not mere ideals carved in lofty stone, but the very essence of a life entwined with me. Rejoicing infuses you with strength. Prayer becomes the lifeline that binds us together. Gratitude transforms your vision, revealing the radiant beauty of all things touched by my hand. The tapestry of your life is no enigma to me. As Psalm 139 reveals, I have gazed upon it with the tender care of a master weaver. I know every thread, your triumphs, your struggles, your quiet hopes, and your unspoken sorrows. In knowing you so completely, I know how to fill your days with joy and meaning. Do not let your gaze linger too long on the past, nor strain toward the uncertain horizon of the future. Walk with me in the present, for here is where my presence dwells. Here is where my love enfolds you, and here is where my joy is made complete. Rejoice, not as a command, but as an invitation, a divine beckoning to a life fully lived, a life drenched in the sweetness of my joy. Each moment is a canvas upon which I paint the evidence of my love. Rejoice, for I have made this day a vessel brimming with potential, an offering of blessings waiting to be unearthed, cherished, and shared. Walk with me through the hours of this day, with hearts tuned to the symphony of my creation, eyes open to the beauty I have placed before you, and spirits ready to be lifted by the grandeur of my love. I am here. I am now. I am yours. In a world swirling with false promises and fleeting truths, your heart longs for something steadfast, something real. It is natural to shield your soul, to guard against the sting of betrayal and the ache of disappointment. Yet I call you to a trust that transcends human understanding, a trust in the one who has crossed the vastness of heaven and earth to draw near to you, to redeem you, and to love you without condition or limit. Consider the immensity of this trust, forged not in fleeting words, but in eternal actions. Reflect on the journey I undertook for you, a journey that began humbly beneath the canopy of stars I spoke into existence. My love knows no bounds. It is as infinite as the heavens, and as intimate as the breath you draw. I walked among you, shared in your griefs, rejoiced in your celebrations, and bore the temptations of this world without blemish. Also, I could offer you a love so profound, a sacrifice so complete, that it would forever bridge the chasm of sin. For 33 years, I lived as you live, knowing the pangs of hunger, the weight of sorrow, the sweetness of friendship, and the ache of loss. And in every moment my heart was set upon you. Rejoice, beloved, for my love is unyielding, my grace unfathomable, and my presence eternal. Trust in me, for I am your anchor amidst the storm, your light in the darkness, and your joy unending. In every shadow of loneliness, in every whisper of doubt that sought to draw me from my purpose, I stood resolute, not for my own sake, but for yours. With unwavering love I endured, so that when the moment came to surrender my life, it would be a perfect offering, a holy atonement for your transgressions, a doorway to eternity. By my wounds you are healed, by my suffering you are made whole. Through my death you are granted life, and in my resurrection the dominion of the grave is shattered, and the promise of eternal life is sealed forever. Believe in me, and these treasures are yours. They are neither purchased by your deeds nor lost by your failures, but given freely, born of my boundless love for you. I, your risen Lord, extend my hand to you, not as a distant savior, but as your closest companion, your most faithful friend, the God who delights in every detail of your existence. I have demonstrated my love in the greatest act the world has ever known. Let this truth sink deeply into your heart, a steadfast assurance that cannot be shaken. In me you find a safe haven, a place to lay down your burdens and rest. I am the ear that hears your deepest fears and grandest dreams, the one who rejoices with your triumphs and grieves with your sorrows. Speak to me freely. Let our communion be as natural as the rising of the sun, as steady as the tides that kiss the shores. No care is too small for my attention, no weight too great for my strength. Every hope, every worry, every joy, and every pain, cast them upon me. For I care for you with an everlasting love that knows no bounds. Do not think of me as a distant deity, detached from the fabric of your life. I am intimately woven into the tapestry of your days, knowing every thought, every care, every dream that stirs your soul. The tears you shed are precious to me, as are the joys that light your face with laughter. When you weep, I mourn with you. When you rejoice, the heavens echo with gladness. In every moment I am your guide, your strength, your peace, a steadfast presence, never weary, never far. Come to me not as one bound by ritual or formality, but as a beloved child returning home, eager to share the fullness of their heart. Speak to me not only in your times of need, but in the richness of your joy, for I long to walk with you in every moment of your journey. My promises are unshakable, my love unchanging, my presence unwavering. Trust in me, lean into my embrace, and find rest for your weary soul. Let our communion be a living rhythm, a song that resonates in the deepest places of your spirit. There is no burden I will not carry with you, no joy I will not celebrate by your side. I am here, always here, with arms open wide, inviting you to rest, to trust, and to know the depth of my love, a love that has no end and no equal. Come, my beloved, and find in me the fullness of life eternal. Behold, let the essence of our bond be a symphony of vitality, an ever-flowing stream of life that nourishes the soul and quickens the spirit. Trust, my beloved, is not the summons to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, nor to pierce the veil of all that lies ahead. It is the sacred call to know and abide with the one who fathoms all things, who cradles eternity in his hands, who is unchanging, the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Take solace in the words of the Apostle, inscribed in 2 Corinthians 8:9, which declare the unfathomable grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. Though he was rich beyond all measure, he chose poverty for your sake, that through his self-emptying you might be enriched. Yet this richness is not the fleeting treasure of this world, but the inexhaustible wealth of a life overflowing with my presence, my peace, and my love. Oh, how I yearn for you to cast every shadow of worry upon me, as 1 Peter 5:7 implores. For my care for you is deeper, higher, and broader than the vast heavens, a love unfathomable and steadfast through every trial, every triumph, every fleeting moment of joy, and every enduring season of pain. In the sacred stillness of this moment, I call to you with a voice that once commanded the stars to take their place, yet now murmurs gently to the chambers of your heart. The truth I give is not a distant abstraction, nor a mere philosophical thought, but a reality as intimate as the breath within your lungs. You are not your own. You were bought at an immeasurable price. Oh, the wonder of this mystery! The currency was not gold nor silver, but the priceless essence of heaven itself, my very life poured out for you. Picture the Garden of Gethsemane, where sweat mingled with drops of blood fell from my brow, a testament of my anguish and love. It was for you that I prayed amidst the olive trees, your name etched upon my soul. Each agonizing step toward Calvary, beneath the crushing weight of the cross, was taken for you. And in that triumphant cry, "It is finished," your freedom was secured, proclaimed with an unyielding love that knows no bounds. This gift, this treasure of salvation, is not bestowed upon the righteous, but offered freely to the contrite, the weary, the lost. It is a haven for sinners, a beacon for wanderers, a sanctuary for those who dare to hope amidst despair. It is the outstretched hand of the Almighty to those who humbly acknowledge their desperate need for a Savior. Listen as my invitation resounds through the annals of time, across every sea, every mountain, and every generation. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. The weight of sin is a grievous affliction, an intolerable burden you were never meant to bear. And so, in my boundless mercy, I descended from my throne, bore the scourge, endured the nails, and embraced the finality of death, that you might walk in freedom, unshackled from sin's cruel dominion. Behold my sacrifice. It is the key that unlocks your chains, the banner of hope unfurled above the brokenhearted. I have conquered the grave. I have triumphed over despair. This is the eternal song of my love for you, my beloved, the melody of redemption that will echo through eternity. Draw near to me, for I am your refuge, your rest, and your everlasting peace. In the quiet splendor of the morning, as the first light kisses the horizon and the world awakens from its slumber, let your soul draw its first breath in sacred remembrance. You are not your own. You belong to God. Allow this truth to weave itself into the tapestry of your being, a melody that harmonizes with every choice, every challenge, every fleeting moment of stillness. As the glittering promises of the world beckon and the clamor of its fleeting allure presses upon you, let this eternal declaration rise within your heart like a guiding star. You are His, beloved, redeemed, and cherished beyond measure. To belong to the Almighty is to drink deeply from the wellspring of your soul's deepest yearnings. In Him, the tempest of doubt is stilled, and the restless wanderings of your heart find their haven. Within His embrace lies the sacred anchorage of your spirit, an unshakable sanctuary where every tear is counted, every triumph celebrated, and every burden lifted. The knowledge of His love, boundless, fierce, and unrelenting, transforms the very essence of who you are, clothing you in the radiant garments of divine purpose and eternal identity. Let this truth permeate your soul. You are infinitely treasured, adored by the Creator of all. The cross, standing immovable against the tides of time, is the eternal testament to your worth in His eyes. When doubts cloud your vision, look to the cross. When the shadows of insignificance creep into your heart, look to the cross. In the moments of joy and sorrow, triumph and trial, let the cross be your unyielding anchor, steadfast and sure. For it was there, upon that sacred hill, that your freedom was won. The chains of selfish ambition, the fetters of pride, the shackles of fear, all broken by the love that poured out for you. You are no longer bound. You are free, a living canvas upon which the masterpiece of His grace is painted. Let your life be a song of devotion, a hymn to His unending love. In every word you speak, may His grace shine forth. In every step you take, may His truth illuminate your path. As the demands of life ebb and flow, hold fast to this covenant inscribed upon your heart. I belong to Jesus. Let this assurance be the compass that guides your decisions, shapes your actions, and infuses your every interaction with divine purpose. With each sunrise, let your heart swell with the profound realization that your life is not your own. You live, move, and have your being within the boundless embrace of the One who gave it all for you. In the eternal realms, this truth resounds like a celestial chorus. You are His beloved, His joy, His treasure. As 1 Corinthians 6:19 declares, you are to honor Him with every fiber of your being, your body, your mind, your spirit, a sacred dwelling place for His Spirit. Let this revelation fill you with a holy calling that stretches beyond the confines of time, reaching into the vast expanse of eternity. Rise, dear one, with the dawn of each day, and carry within you the radiant assurance of your sacred identity. You are a reflection of His love, a bearer of His image, a vessel for His Spirit. Walk boldly in the knowledge that He is with you, guiding your steps, orchestrating every detail for your good. And in the stillness, when the world fades and you are alone with your thoughts, let His gentle whisper echo in your soul. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. This is your calling, your destiny, your song, to live as one redeemed, beloved, and held forever in the arms of the eternal King. Come unto me, you who are weary, you whose hearts are burdened, and I shall grant you rest. Rest beyond the grasp of human understanding. Rest in the embrace of my boundless love, in the power of my sacrifice, and in the triumph I have won over sin and death. This victory, dear one, is not mine alone. It is yours as well. As you tread the paths of your days, whether through moments that seem trivial or those that weigh heavy with purpose, know this: I yearn to be invited into each one, to walk beside you in every breath, every step. Consider the lilies of the field, resplendent though they neither labor nor spin, and the birds of the air so effortlessly sustained. If I care for them so deeply, how much more do I cherish you, my beloved creation, fashioned in my image. Your life is a wondrous tapestry, and I hold its threads, weaving a pattern too vast for your understanding, yet one that is unfailingly good. When the morning dawns and your feet touch the earth, remember, it is I who formed the ground, the very foundation on which you stand. Let your first thoughts rise to me, and let your heart swell with gratitude. As the sun ascends, painting the heavens with hues of promise, let it remind you of my steadfast faithfulness. With each new sunrise, I whisper my unchanging truth. My mercies are new every morning, and my love for you will never falter. In the stillness, when the world's clamor tempts you to fill the silence, resist. Be still with me, and together we shall share the quiet. For in the silence, my voice is soft yet certain, a whisper of guidance, a melody of love that will carry you through the labyrinth of life. When the demands of the day clamor for your attention, invite me into your tasks. Whether you are crafting with your hands, typing at your desk, or planning for tomorrow, seek my wisdom. In the ordinariness of daily living, my spirit dwells, turning the mundane into moments of sacred connection. When the weight of responsibility presses upon your shoulders, remember this: I am the God who bore the crushing burden of sin and death. Trust me to carry your worries, to shoulder your cares. Cast them upon me, for my strength is boundless, my tenderness infinite. When you face a mountain of tasks and its summit is hidden in the mists of uncertainty, call to me. Whisper, "Be with me, Lord." And I will guide your steps, clearing the fog so that you may see the way ahead. Even now, as these words reach you, my presence enfolds you like a cloak of warmth and comfort. Never are you alone. My watchful eye and loving heart are ever upon you. Take this truth into the unnoticed corners of your life. When you wash the dishes, walk the dog, or sip your coffee, know that these moments are sanctified by my presence. Speak to me, and I will transform the commonplace into a communion of divine intimacy. And when evening falls and the sky ignites with the brilliance of a setting sun, let your heart find peace. Reflect on the day, not with self-reproach or regret, but with grace. Where you faltered, I was there to uphold you. Where you triumphed, it was by my hand. As you lay your head down to sleep, entrust the night to me. While you rest, I remain vigilant, the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps, watching over you, protecting you and loving you with an everlasting love. Let not the trials and tribulations of this world, be they towering as mountains or as fleeting as the gentle rise of molehills, steal your gaze from my unwavering presence. I am He who is with you always, your constant help in the storm and your shelter in the fiercest tempest. And should you find yourself wandering through the shadowed valleys of doubt and uncertainty, fear not, for I, the Good Shepherd, am ever near. In the heart of the valley where darkness clings, my light blazes with unmatched brilliance, guiding your steps with steadfast purpose. My rod and my staff are your comfort and strength, a testament to my unfailing care. Rejoice, for I am not only the God of your struggles, but the God of your triumphs. When the melodies of celebration fill your heart, I am there, delighting in your joy. Like a father who treasures the laughter of his children, I dance when you dance and rejoice when your soul bursts forth with gladness. Every good and perfect gift flows from my hand, and your gratitude rises to me like fragrant incense, sweet and pleasing in its purity. Sing to me, my beloved, for in your songs of thanksgiving my heart is moved. Know this, your journey is never one you tread alone. I have placed companions along your path, fellow travelers to share in your burdens and magnify your joys. Together, in the embrace of community, you shall experience the fullness of my love, for it is in the unity of hearts that my divine presence is most deeply revealed. So, as you press onward upon the path I have prepared for you, look to me in all things. Speak to me, for I long to hear the whispers of your soul. Lean upon me, for my arms are strong enough to bear all that you carry. I am here, now and forevermore, ready to unveil to you the depths of my love, the might of my power, and the tenderness of my care. You are mine, and I have called you by name. My heart beats with boundless affection for you, and my promise is eternal. I am for you, yesterday, today, and forever. Rest in this truth, my child, and walk in the light of my love. Amen.